This is exercise 11.4 of class 9th mathematics, chapter number 11, that is surface areas and volumes. In this video, you will watch all the questions I have taken here, all the questions of this exercise, and that is particularly related to the volume of sphere and hemisphere. And the first question is on your screen. Find the volume of a sphere whose radius is 7 centimeter. In the second case, it is 0.6 meter. And in each case, we have to take pi is equal to 22 by 7 if it is not given. Otherwise, means a different other value, that is 3.14. So for this, we know that this is the sphere with radius 7 centimeter. So radius of the sphere is given 7 centimeter. The volume of a sphere is given by 4 upon 3 pi r cube, means 4 upon 3 pi into radius power 3. In place of radius, we can put 7 centimeter. In place of pi, 22 by 7, 4 by 3 as it is. So 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into, because radius is 7 centimeter, so 7 into 7 into 7. And now on calculating, we get the answer, that is 4312 upon 3, means 4312 by 3. And after dividing this by 3, we get 1437.33 centimeter cube, or you can also write 1437 whole 1 by 3. So this is the answer of the very first part of the questions, means the volume of a sphere when the radius is given 7 centimeter. And keep in mind, this is the formula for calculating the volume of a sphere. In a sphere and hemisphere, we need only radius. Radius की ही हमें जरूरत पड़ती है. So radius is already given here. That's all for the first part, but for the second part, the radius is given 0.63 meter. So in second part, radius of a sphere is given 0.6 meter. Again, the same formula. Volume of a sphere is given by 4 upon 3 into pi into radius power 3. So 4 upon 3 as it is. In place of pi, 22 upon 7. In place of radius, 0.63 into 0.63 into 0.63, because this is the power 3. And on calculating, we get 10.48 meter cube, and this is answer of this question. So that's all for this question number 1. Question number 2. Find the amount of water displaced by a solid spherical ball of diameter, in the first case 28 centimeter, and in the second case it is 0.21 meter. Later, in the first case, the diameter is 28 centimeter. So amount of water displaced by spherical ball, that is volume of the spherical ball. जो इसका spherical ball का volume होगा, उसके equal amount में ही ये water displace करेगा. It means we have to find out the volume of this spherical ball of radius 28 centimeters. So again, the volume radius is, since diameter is 28 centimeters, so radius will be 28 by 2, that is 14 centimeters. And the volume of a sphere is given by 4 upon 3 into pi into r cube. Here r stands for radius. In place of radius, we can put 14 centimeter. So 4 upon 3 as it is. In place of pi, 22 upon 7. In place of r, 14. So 14 3 times, because it is power 3. So 14 into 14 into 14. On calculating, we get 11498.66, means 11,498.66 centimeter cube, and this is answer of this question, the first part of this question. For the second part, the radius is given 0.21 meter. So radius is given 0.21 meter upon 2 because the diameter is given 0.21 meter. Half of diameter is radius. So you can also write that is 0.105 meter. Again, the volume of water displaced by a spherical ball of diameter 0.21 meter, that is volume of a spherical ball. So use the same formula, that is 4 upon 3 pi r cube, 4 upon 3 as it is. In place of pi, put 22/7. In place of radius, put 0.21/2 or 0.105. So here it is 0.21/2 into 0.1/2 into 0.1/2, and now calculating. Now calculate it and get answer. We get 0.004851 meter cube, and this is answer of this question, of the second part. That's all for this question. The diameter of a metallic ball is 4.2 centimeter. What is the mass of the ball if the density of the metal is 8.9 gram per centimeter cube? डायमीटर दे रखा है और ये बॉल है, बॉल मीन्स स्फीयर है. So say let this is metallic ball of diameter 4.2 centimeter. Its radius will be half of diameter, means the radius of the ball will be 4.2/2, means diameter upon 2, that is 1.2, 2.1 centimeter. Now we have to calculate its volume. So volume of a sphere is given by 4 upon 3 pi into radius power 3. Here radius is given 2.1 centimeter. So 4/3 as it is. Pi, in place of pi, replace pi by 22/7. In place of radius, radius replaced by 2.1 centimeter. So 2.1 into 2.1 into 2.1. And on calculating, we get 38.808 centimeter cube. This is the volume in centimeter cube. But the question is, find the what is the mass? Mass kitna hai iska? Where the density is given in 1 centimeter cube, the mass is 8.9 gram. So what is the mass in 38.808 centimeter cube? So for the mass, you write volume of ball into density. This is the formula, volume into density, that is mass. In place of volume, we can put 38.808, and in place of density, you can put 8.9. So 38 point, approximately we have taken 38.808, approximately we have taken 8.9, and the density is given 8.9, sorry, 8.9 or 38.808, sorry. That is density, and this is volume. Multiply and get answer. That is 345.3912 gram, or approximately we can write 345.39 gram, and this is approximate value, and this is answer of this question. So the mass of the metallic ball having diameter 4.2 centimeter, where the density given is 8.9 gram, will be 345.39 gram approximately, and this is answer of this question. The diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the Earth. Then what fraction of the volume of the Earth is the volume of the moon? ये गिवन है क्वेश्चन में कि जो मून का डायमीटर है अर्थ के डायमीटर का 1/4 है, और बताना यह है कि अर्थ का वॉल्यूम और जो मून का वॉल्यूम है उसका रेशियो क्या है. So to visualize this question, later this is moon and this is earth. Both are spherical. So, and we know the volume of a sphere is given by 4/3 pi r cube, means we need radius of moon and radius of earth. But it is given here in the question that diameter is given. So first we convert diameter into radius. So it is given diameter of the earth is 2. Diameter of moon is given, and we know diameter of earth is 2 times of radius. So radius of earth is 2. 2 times of radius of moon. Here 2 and 2 cancel out. So further we can write, so radius of earth is to radius of moon. It is RE means radius of earth, RM means radius of moon. It is given 1/4, or sorry, 4/1. So if radius of earth is 4, then radius of moon is 1, means the ratio is 4:1. RE upon RM means radius of earth is 2, radius of moon is given 4/1. So further we can write that is 4:1. Now we have to calculate the volume of earth is to volume of moon. Earth is a sphere, spherical in shape. Moon is also spherical in shape. And the formula of the volume of a sphere is given by 4/3 pi r cube. So volume of earth is 2. Volume of moon, that is 4/3 pi radius of earth. Because for the earth we need radius of earth, and for the moon we need a radius of moon is 2 divided by 4/3 pi into radius of moon power 3. Here you will see that this will be cancelled out. 4/3 pi and 4/3 pi cancel out. So what is left here? Radius of earth is 2, radius of moon whole power 3. So on further simplification, we can write that is given radius of earth is 2, radius of moon whole power 3. But radius of earth is to radius of moon is given 4:1. See here, you will see here that radius of earth is to radius of moon is 4:1. So in place of radius of earth is to radius of moon, we can write 4:1. So on further simplification, we can write here that is 4/1 whole power 3. 4 into 4 into 4, that is 64:1. So what is the ratio? So the ratio is 64:1, and this is answer of this question. The volume of earth is to the volume of a moon, that is 64:1. That's all for this question. How many liters of milk can a hemispherical bowl of diameter 10.5 centimeter hold? एक हेमिस्फेरिकल बाउल है, उसका डायमीटर 10.5 सेंटीमीटर है और ये बताना है कि इसमें कितना मिल्क होगा इन लीटर्स से। वी विजुलाइज, लेट दिस इज हेमिस्फेरिकल बाउल और ये इसके अंदर मिल्क है and the diameter of this is 10.5 centimeter. So we have to take here to here only. ये वाला portion. Its diameter is 10.5 centimeter. And this is hemispherical bowl. So the diameter is given, that is 10.5 centimeter. So its radius will be half of it. So radius of the bowl will be R, that is 10.5 upon 2. That is 5.25 centimeter. Now we have to calculate the volume of it. The volume of hemisphere is given by 2 upon 3 pi r cube. In place of radius, we can put 5.25. So 2 upon 3 as it is. In place of pi, 22 by 7. In place of r, that is 5.25, 3 times. 5.25 into 5.25 into 5.25. Now you have to calculate yourself. So on calculating, we get 303.187 centimeter cube. That is the volume of the milk in the bowl of diameter 10.5 centimeter. But our question is to find out the volume in liters. So we know that that is why 303.187 upon 1000, because 1000 centimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. Or that is 0.303187 liter, because we know that 1000 centimeter cube is 1 liter. So whenever the volume in centimeter cube is given and we want to convert it into liters, divide by 100. Sorry, divide by 1000. So because 1000 centimeter cube, that is equal to 1 liter. So this is the answer of this question. That's all for this question. A hemispherical tank is made up of an iron sheet 1 centimeter thick. If the inner radius is 1 meter, then find the volume of the iron used to make the tank. एक हेमिस्फेरिकल शेप का टैंक है, आयरन टैंक है, उसका जो इनर रेडियस है दैट इज 1 मीटर और जो उसका थिकनेस है 1 सेंटीमीटर है। हमें ये पता लगाना है कि उसमें उस आयरन का जो यूज हुआ है टैंक में उसका वॉल्यूम क्या होगा। इस क्वेश्चन को हम विजुलाइज करते हैं। दिस इज आयरन टैंक, द इनर radius that is 1 meter here to here, and this thickness is 1 centimeter. This is not 1 meter, this is 1 centimeter. The inner radius is 1 meter, the thickness, this one, is 1 centimeter. हमें ये जो मेटल यूज हुआ है ये इसका वॉल्यूम फाइंड आउट करना। देखिए अंदर से ये होलो है, तो फॉर दिस व्हाट वी डू, inner volume will be, because it is hemisphere, So we have to use the formula 2 upon 3 pi into radius power 3. So 2 upon 3 into here radius is inner radius. Inner radius means 1 meter. And outer volume, the same formula 2 by 3, but here pi, but outer radius means 1 meter and 1 centimeter. We can convert 1 meter, we can write that is 100 centimeter or out. So inner radius can be 100 centimeter. Outer radius will be 101 centimeter because 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So volume of the iron used to make the hemispherical, sorry, it is not tank, it is tank. Is the outer volume minus inner volume. For outer volume, we need outer radius. For inner volume, we need inner radius. So that is 2 upon 3 pi outer radius power 3 minus means 2 upon 3 inner radius power 3. Yes. But now how to calculate 2 upon 3 pi common? We can take pi common, 2 upon 3 pi common. So that is outer radius whole cube minus inner radius whole cube, that is 3. Here outer radius is 1 meter and 1 centimeter. So you can write 101 centimeter. So you can write 2 upon 3. Inner radius is given 1 meter. And 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So in place of inner radius, we can write 100 centimeter. What is outer radius? 1 meter plus 1 centimeter. Because here it is 1 meter and this is 1 centimeter. In place of 1 meter, we can write 100 centimeter. So outer radius in centimeter will be 100 plus 1, that is 101 centimeter. In place of outer radius, we can write 101 centimeter. In place of inner radius, we can write 100 centimeter. So on writing 101 power 3 minus 100 power 3. And now in place of pi, you put 22 by 7 and we can simplify. And we can get the answer. So 2 upon 3 pi. But how to calculate 101 power 3 minus 100 power 3? We have a formula, an algebraic identity, that is a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b multiplied by a square plus ab plus b square. This is in chapter number 2, polynomials. This is algebraic identity. So in place of A, you can put 101. In place of B, we can put 100 and we can calculate. So 101 power 3 minus 100 power 3, that is, we can write 101 minus 100 multiplied by 101 power 2 plus 101 into 100 plus 100 square. 101 minus 100, that is 1. So on calculating, we get 30301. So in place of this, 101 power 3 minus 100 power 3, we can directly write 30301. And on calculating, it is 63487, 63,487 centimeter cube. But now we have to convert it into means because it is in centimeter cube. We need to find it into meter cube because ये बहुत ही large number है. And how to convert centimeter cube into meter cube? See here, see here the way how we convert. What is the relation between meter cube and centimeter cube? 1 meter cube can be written as 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. But we know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter into 100 centimeter. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 meter cube is equal to, that is 10 lakh centimeter cube. So when we want to convert centimeter cube into meter cube, you divide by 10 lakh. So that is on division of this, that is meter cube. So what is the answer here? This is the answer. You can further simplify it. And this is centimeter cube. Find the volume of a sphere whose surface area is given, and that is 154 centimeter square. एक sphere है, उसका surface area 154 centimeter square है, और इसका हमें volume find out करना होगा. Volume के लिए देखिए हमें we need radius of the sphere. So we have to visualize this first. Let this is a sphere with radius r, and its surface area is given 154 centimeter square. Surface area of a sphere is given by 4 pi r square. So 4 pi r square is the surface area of the sphere. So 4 pi r square is given, that is 154 centimeter square. So 4 as it is, in place of pi, put 22/7. We don't know radius, so write only radius square. That is 154. आर स्क्वायर को लेफ्ट में रहने दें, बाकी सारे टर्म्स को राइट हैंड साइड में ट्रांसपोज करें, ट्रांसफर कर दें. Then you can also do it. So on transposing, r square is 154 into 7 divided by 88, because 22 4 is 88 on cross multiplication. This can further be simplified. 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. Because when you cancel 154 by 88, that is 7 by 4. So 7 as it is, so 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. It is the value of r square. Is 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. So the value of r will be 7 by 2. क्योंकि ये जो वैल्यू है ये r स्क्वायर की वैल्यू है. So the taking both sides, square root both sides. So the radius is 7 by 2. Now volume of sphere is given by 4 upon 3 pi r cube, and we have radius here, that is 7 by 2 centimeter. Put in the formula. Volume of sphere is 4 upon 3 pi r cube. 4 upon 3 as it is. In place of pi, put 22 upon 7. In place of radius, put 7 by 2. 3 times 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. Now it is your task to multiply or simplify and get the answer. So on simplification, you get the answer. That is 539 upon 3. Or you can say 179.66 centimeter cube. And this is answer of this question. That's all for this question. A dome of a building is in the form of a hemisphere. एक जो बिल्डिंग है उसका जो डोम है वो हेमिस्फेयर की शेप में है. फ्रॉम इनसाइड इट वाज वाइट वॉश. अंदर से इसको वाइट वॉश किया और द टोटल कॉस्ट वाज ₹498.96. It is also given that the cost of whitewashing is ₹2 per square meter. जो रेट है इसका 1 मीटर स्क्वायर का it is ₹2. Then find what is to be calculated inside surface area of dome and volume of the air inside the dome. इसको हम विजुलाइज करते हैं. एक डोम का कोई फिगर लेते हैं. देखिए ये एक डोम है. दिस इज डोम. किसी भी बिल्डिंग के ऊपर बना होता है. और देखिए ये एक ताजमहल है और उसका एक डोम है. सो मेनी बिल्डिंग्स कैन बी देयर. काफी सारी बिल्डिंग हो सकती है. दिस इज हेमिस्फेरिकल डोम. अंदर से इसको व्हाइट वॉश किया जाता है. तो मैं एक अलग से फिगर बनाता हूं आपके लिए. तो देखिए ये आपका है डोम है और ये इनर पार्ट है इसका, ये वाला अंदर की तरफ. मीन्स यहां से यहां तक, लेकिन इनसाइड. एंड दैट इज कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया ऑफ हेमिस्फीयर. एक हेमिस्फीयर बना है और ये हमें चाहिए इसका कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया. तो this is curved surface area. Inside curved surface area is to be whitewashed. अंदर से जो इसका कर्व सरफेस एरिया है जो हेमिस्फेरिकल डोम है, मीन्स हेमिस्फेयर है, उसको हम व्हाइट वॉश करेंगे. इसका जो रेट है 1 मीटर स्क्वायर का ₹2 है और ये टोटल कॉस्ट है 498.96. तो पहले हमें इसका कर्व सरफेस एरिया फाइंड आउट कर लेना चाहिए. तो हाउ टू कैलकुलेट. It is given inner area of hemispherical dome, that is cost of whitewash upon rate. Because area into rate, that is cost. So area is equal to cost upon rate. This is the formula. Cost is given rupees 498.96 and rate is given ₹2 per square meter. So area of hemispherical dome to be whitewashed, that is 498.96, that is cost, and the rate is ₹2. So on further simplification, that is 249.48 meters square. But this is equal to the curved surface area of this hemisphere. And curved surface area is given of a hemisphere is given by 2 pi r square. So 2 pi r square is 249.48. In place of 2 as it is, in place of pi, that is 22/7. And in place of radius, we have to calculate the radius of it. That is 249.48. On further calculation, we have r स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 39.69. आपको कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा ये सारे टर्म्स. 220/7 ये राइट हैंड साइड में ट्रांसपोज करना पड़ेगा, ट्रांसफर करना पड़ेगा. एंड r स्क्वायर इज 39.69. Because this is the value of radius square, so to get the value of radius, we have to take both the sides square it. Square root both the side. This further can be written as 6.3 into 6.3. So radius square is 6.3 into 6.3. That is why radius is equal to 6.3. तो ये जो रेडियस है इसका इनसाइड का वो है 6.3 मीटर. Here to here. Now it is easy for us to calculate the curved surface curved surface area. That is 2 pi r square. So the volume is, we already have calculated the first part, that is inside surface area, that is 249.48. वॉल्यूम के लिए हमें रेडियस की जरूरत पड़ेगी और रेडियस वी ऑलरेडी हैव कैलकुलेटेड and volume of hemisphere is given by 2 upon 3 pi into a radius power 3. We already have calculated radius, that is 6.3 meters. So in place of radius, we can replace radius by 6.3. So 2 by 3 as it is. In place of pi, 20 by 7. And in place of radius, 6.3. So 6.3 into 6.3 into 6.3. And calculate. That will be your answer of the second part. Now it is over to you. But I'm writing the answer for you. Its answer is 523.908 meter cube, and this is answer of this question. So this is the answer of the very first part. And this is answer of second part. That's all for this question. Very interesting, very simple question. 27 solid iron spheres, each of radius r and surface area s, are melted to form a sphere with surface area s dash. Find radius r dash of the new sphere if the radius r dash is of the new sphere and the ratio of s and s dash. इस क्वेश्चन को विजुलाइज करते हैं. There are some small spheres. These are total these are 27 spheres. टोटल 7 है, मैंने यहाँ पे 9 ही लिया है, लेकिन टोटल 27 सॉलिड स्पेयर्स है और इनका जो रेडियस है वो आर है और इनका जो सरफेस एरिया है वो एस है. इट इज गिवन. इन 27 सॉलिड आयरन स्पेयर्स को हमने मेल्ट किया और एक बड़ा स्पेयर हमने बनाया. And after melting, we get a new sphere. It means the volume of 27 small spheres is equal to the volume of the new sphere. इन 27 सॉलिड स्पेयर्स का जो वॉल्यूम होगा वो इसके इक्वल होता है, बिकॉज व्हेन वी मेल्ट मेटल, volume does not change. Volume remains same. But what is given? Its radius is given r dash and surface area is given s dash. How to do this question? And its radius is r and surface area is s. इसका जो एक स्मॉल स्क्वायर है उसका रेडियस r है और सरफेस एरिया इसका s है. जो न्यू स्क्वायर बना है उसका रेडियस r डैश और सरफेस एरिया s डैश है. नाउ so it is given 27 into volume of one small sphere is equal to volume of this new means large sphere. So 27 into volume of one small sphere, that is equal to volume of new sphere. 27 as it is. Volume of sphere is given by 4 upon 3 pi r cube. So 4 upon 3 pi r cube, because radius of this small sphere is given r. And small of a volume of new sphere is given r dash. Radius, sorry. So 4 upon 3 pi r dash cube. 4 upon 3 pi, both side cancelled. So 27 r cube is equal to r dash cube. So on further simplification, we get 27 r cube is equal to r dash cube, because 4 upon 3 pi cancel both sides. Further, we can write 3r into 3r into 3r. That is 27 r cube is equal to r dash into r dash into r dash. It means 3r is equal to r dash. On comparing left hand side and right hand side, we can say that 3r is equal to r dash. So this is answer of the very first part. ये जो r dash है, इसका जो रेडियस होगा, जो न्यू स्पेयर बना है, उसका रेडियस स्मॉल स्पेयर के रेडियस का 3 टाइम्स होगा. So the radius of the new sphere will be 3 times the radius of the small sphere. This is answer of the very first part. That's all for the first part. And now ratio of their surface areas. इन दोनों के surface areas का हमें ratio find out करना है. See, surface area of a smaller sphere and surface area of larger. Smaller means this original and larger means the new sphere. Surface area is given 4 pi into r square. So S upon S dash, because its surface area is given S and its surface area is given S dash. That is 4 pi and 4 pi radius square. 4 pi and is r square, 4 pi r dash square. 4 pi and 4 pi cancelled. So but in place of r dash, in place of r dash, you can write 3r. So on further simplification, that is r upon r dash whole square. In place of r dash, you write 3r. So r upon 3r whole square. But again, this r and r cancel. So what is left? 1 upon 3. So 1 upon 3 whole square. So we can write 1 is to 9 or 1 is to 9. So the answer of the second part is the ratio of S and S dash means the surface area of this one small sphere is 2. The surface area of the new sphere will be 1 is to 9. That's all for this question. The last question. A capsule of medicine is in the shape of a sphere of diameter 3.5 centimeter. How much medicine in millimeter cube means volume is needed to fill this capsule? एक मेडिसिनल कैप्सूल है, उसका डायमीटर 3.5 सेंटीमीटर है, उसके अंदर कितना मेडिसिन हम फिल कर पाएंगे मिलीमीटर क्यूब में? That is the medicinal capsule. That is given millimeter. So I have to change here. This is not centimeter. This is millimeter. So the since the diameter is 3.5 millimeter, therefore radius will be half of it. That is 3.5 by 2. That is 7 upon 4 millimeter. Volume of a spherical capsule. The formula is 4 upon 3 pi r cube. 4 upon 3 as it is, in place of pi put 20 by 7, in place of radius put 7 by 4. So 7 by 4 into 7 by 4 into 7 by 4. Now calculate. On calculating, we get 22.45833 millimeter cube. And so medicine is needed to fill the capsule. That is 22.46 approximately, 22.46 millimeter cube approximately. And this is answer of this question.